Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everything is okay with the sound and the stream. This is Bow and Arrow Tarot and my name is Rebecca. So today guys, we are going to get right into the Libra and their lover reading for this coming week. It's for June 28th to July 4th. And this is a relationship outlook, right? So we are going to be pulling cards for you and your person. I'm going to start off pulling some spirit cards, and then we're going to get right into your animal spirits, and then pull out your traditional spread. All right, guys? So just give people a minute to join. And I'm going to be sort of hopefully live streaming through the night. Hopefully getting these readings knocked out for this coming week. I hope Libras are doing all right out there, everyone. If you have any problems with the stream, just check, leave me a chat or something so I can check it out. Make sure everything is all right. All right, and then just make sure everything's okay on my side. All right, guys, so looking at Libra and their lover, taking a look at spirits of darkness and light this week. See what kind of spirits you are resonating with this week. All right. Tell me what's going on for Libra and their lover. Libra and their lover. This could be a relationship that is new or old or on the rocks or what have you. Whatever the case may be, this is a connection that we're looking at, and a connection where the message needs to come through, right? So show me what's going on with my lovely Libras. Flipped over, spirit of the heart, flipped over. I'm going to keep that. Let's pull a couple more. Now, I'm a Sagittarius myself, so I get along great with Libras. We have also masculine spirit at play. Oof. Spirit of heart. Masculine spirit, and we have spirit of the wolf. All right. So let's see here. Spirit of the wolf, lone or fierce, right? Spirit of the heart, of course, opening up the heart chakra, opening up to communication, to emotions, to feelings. And then we have masculine spirit. So something very actionary happening this week, right? Masculine spirit definitely talking about action, power, dominance, right? So we're going to know more about that as we pull out your animal spirits and the rest of your cards, my lovely Libras. Let's get into your animal spirits from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. I got fans blowing everywhere so I can stay cool. So you might see the cards moving, wavering. Show me what's up with Libra. Show me what kind of animal spirits Libra and their person are dealing with this week in this relationship. What kind of animal spirits are at play? Show me what's going on. Show me. All right. We have the Scorpion. Wow. So some of you definitely dealing with somebody who's got Scorpion energy. And Scorpion has an animal spirit as well, okay? So I'm going to get into it. It's very, hey, Boti, it's very different. Well, not very different, but it is indeed different than when we're talking about the astrological sign. But, of course, there's a lot of similarities. And then we also have the dragonfly. So the dragonfly is all about the mind, right? Head games. Lots and lots of head games. Certainly when we're talking about dragonfly and Scorpion energy together, we are talking about a lot of mental gymnastics, a lot of head games, and not even necessarily head games, but definitely some perceptions that may not be as they seem. All right, Scorpion energy. Scorpion energy on when we're talking about an animal spirit, the Scorpion is associated with fire and is someone who is, very sensitive. The Scorpion is a very sensitive creature. That tail is always ready to sort of pounce, to protect itself. It all comes from a deep level of sensitivity, though. The Scorpion doesn't want to be hurt in any way. Scorpions, animal spirits are also have to really deal with kind of getting over grudges and getting over holding on to things that happened in the past. The Scorpion energy is definitely talking about that energy of holding on to something, right? Not being able to let go of something, but that thing you're not able to let go of is something that is not it's negative, right? It's somehow associated with some sort of with negative, sort of lower vibrational energy, high vibrational energy sucking, you know. And then we have the dragonfly, which is really, again, like I said, is all about the mind and illusion, the way we perceive certain situations. So when the dragonfly is at play, a lot of times, hello, Nicole, a lot of times we can get the situation a little bit wrong, right? I mean, think about a dragonfly. If you've ever been by the river, right, where dragonflies are at, you know, you've seen dragonflies. Think about the way they are in nature. They kind of move around over the surface of the water. You can't really see them. Once you see them, it's there and then it's not there. They're very elusive because of the iridescence of their wings and all of that. And that's really sort of speaks to the energy here, right? When we're talking about alchemical symbol of air associated with the mind, it's that it's really that feeling of, you know, you see something, you perceive a certain situation a certain way, but you may not have all the information, or it may look a certain way, but not really be that way in substance. So let's get right into the meat of your reading. We're going to leave the animal spirit and the spirits of darkness and light up there, and we're going to pull out the good stuff. Let's get into what is this relationship really all about this week. All right, so we already have spirit of the heart, we have masculine spirit and spirit of the wolf, scorpion, and dragonflies. Just show me what's going on with my lovely Libras this week in this relationship. Show me. All right, so let's get into it. Your person is resonating with Five of Swords, and you're resonating with Page of Cups. They see you as a Three of Cups, and you see them as a Ten of Cups. Oops. What they desire is Emperor energy. So there's your masculine energy coming in, and what you desire is the moon. All right. And what is really needs to happen here, or the outcome for your person and for you. We have Four of Pentacles and King of Swords. So more sort of, definitely more mental energy, right? With that sword, with that King of Swords there. All right. So this is what we're looking at. Definitely a lot of dominant energy here. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Well, we have Four of Swords. So trying to make a decision this week is going to come in. There's a level of strategy at play here, either for you, Libra, or for your person, right? And again, more sort of mental energy, more air energy, all right? So I'm going to be pulling some clarifiers later, but let's get right into it and see how this message unfolds, all right, my lovely Libras? And again, I do really adore Libras, but you guys... You guys are you really get into something with relationships, don't you? All right, Five of Swords, and we have Page of Cups. So your person is resonating with Five of Swords right now, and that means that your person is really this week. And again, this is just a weekly snapshot into this connection, right? Your person is dealing with a lot of mental sort of battles. Okay, Five of Swords is a power struggle. It's a mental power struggle. It's a tit for tat. It's a battle that we often have with someone, right? This figure here on the card generally represents someone that we're having a battle with who, you know, this person is very, you know, they can be underhanded. They can be willing to do almost anything to win. And you really find yourself in this battle. And your person is kind of resonating with that this week. Now, Five of Swords is the card for defeat, Libra. And it's defeat in the sense that when we are embroiled in this kind of battle with someone where we're beginning to realize that the battle itself isn't even fair, isn't even really, you're dealing with somebody where, you're never going to win because they're never going to play fairly by the rules, right? And so you start to realize that just being in this battle with this person kind of drains you, brings you down, just lowers your vibration. And so in this way, it is the card for defeat, but it's the card for defeat in the sense that, we decide to give this battle up. And that's the crux of Five of Swords. Are you willing to give up this kind of really petty battle that you're having with someone for the sake of your peace of mind? Right? And so your person is dealing with that this week. And it's going to be interesting to see how this folds out with you, how this unfolds with you, Libra. Because they certainly are coming into this week with an energy of feeling like they're just about to give up on a particular dynamic, which has really been draining for them. You're coming into this week with Page of Cups. So you're reaching out. Right? You're reaching out. You are coming into the week sort of tenderly reaching out, wanting to hand somebody a cup of love and say, hey, can we just entertain this? Can we just think about this? We're not quite at Knight of Cups level where we're really sweeping someone off their feet. But Page of Cups is taking that tender step towards a possible connection with someone, letting them know that you have affection for them. Just making that first little move, that first little step. And certainly, remember, pages are always associated with earth, right? And so they are also associated with overcoming fear. So with all the pages, we're looking at overcoming fear in that suit. And with Page of Cups, it's like you're kind of overcoming the fear of letting somebody know that you like them or giving them an inkling about how you feel. So you kind of gotten over that maybe insecurity. Well, what if they don't like me back? Or you've maybe gotten, Page of Cups can also indicate sort of that initial step of getting over things like jealousy or insecurity, those little subtle things that come in to a relationship or that come into whether or not you have the courage, right, to open up, discussions about a relationship, those little fears. Pages being the members of the court that initiate overcoming their fears. That's what you're doing. You're overcoming your fears. So some of you Libras may be reaching out to someone this week in this particular, this may be a connection with someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, or that you have been sort of reticent to let them know how you feel, right? And so this week is a week where you're kind of overcoming that and you're kind of taking that step out. Now, it's interesting because for this Page of Cups, for you to be resonating with this, which is really a feeling of a kind of a newness, right? Your person resonating with a Five of Swords makes me feel like this battle that they're kind of sick of is not necessarily with you, Libra. You may be dealing with somebody who has, in general, been kind of dealing with a battle in and of their own lives with others around them. I'm not feeling necessarily that this Five of Swords is about you, Libra. But you may be, it feels to me like you may indeed be reaching out to someone who right now, at this time in their lives, this week, is particularly fed up with a certain type of way of battling people. It could be that they've been dating others that have really been taking them through it, and they're sort of in this real battle mindset. And they're much more than battle mindset. They're in this very much of a giving up mindset because, again, this is the card for defeat. Now, how do you guys see each other? This is where the love comes in, and this is quite interesting. I'm going to say you guys are probably very good friends, Libra, because your person sees you as the Three of Cups. They see you as somebody they have a lot of loyalty and bonding with and a lot of sort of friendship. Three of Cups, 3 is the number for bonding and loyalty. And it's interesting. Sometimes I see readers sort of like interpret Three of Cups as a kind of a third-party energy of some sorts. Perhaps, right? But 3 is really the number for bonding and loyalty in the tarot. And with Three of Cups, we're talking about that kind of bond and loyalty that you have with friends, with your tribe, with your community, with the people you choose to be in your family, whether they're blood relatives or not. We always say that, we're not born with, we can't pick our families, right? You can't pick your family, but you can. You're born into a certain family, and sometimes the breaks are that you don't get along with your actual family, right? You get along with the tribe that you collect along the path of your life. And so Three of Cups, you can see them, right? It's clear with the card, the essence of the card, They're celebrating, they're coming together, they're reaffirming their bond. And so, Libra, your person sees you as this. They see you as someone that they trust, someone that they have a lot of loyalty with. And I'm going to say that they see you as someone, you've been friends with them for quite some time. You see them as Ten of Cups. You love them very, very much. Now, I'm going to say this feels to me, Libra, like a reading indeed for a Libra who is reaching out to someone that they've been in love with perhaps for a very long time. But you guys were probably only just friends, or you may have had a relationship in the past. Oh, you're welcome, Boti. If you guys have any questions along the way, I'm checking on the side of the computer, which is over here. You can't see it. I'm pointing with my thumb, but I'm checking. So if you have questions about the tarot, ask me. If I can answer, I will. But this feels very much like you reaching out to someone that you've been friends with for a long time, but that you are absolutely in love with and that you want to have on a deeper level. But you are reaching out perhaps, or you're connecting with them at a time where they are very fed up. Very, very fed up. They may have just even come out of a breakup or be coming out of a breakup right now. Now, what is it that you guys desire? Well, interesting. Now, this is where it gets a little interesting. Libra, you are such an interesting character. You desire moon energy. Well, the moon is all about tests. Facing your valley of darkness. All right. The moon is the 18. The first 8 is the strength card. And for those of you who are into a little bit of tarot and you know some of the other cards, you know that the strength card, with the strength card being associated with Leo, which is neither here nor there, but with the strength card, with the number 8 major arcana card, we see ourselves really growing stronger within ourselves, being stronger at controlling our baser passions, controlling the type of emotions that we have that are associated with lower vibrations, understanding those emotions that we have and not allowing them to rule us, right? Maintaining control over ourselves and over the way we carry ourselves. This is all about building our metal. This is why we call it building metal. And this is, hey, Nicole. And this is also why we call that card the strength card, right? Building that strength. Now, when we come up to the 18, which is the moon card, now that strength is being tested, right? And this is why we always talk about the moon being a testing phase, being a very scary phase. It is a phase in our lives where we don't have all the answers. Why? Because we're not given the answers when you're put through a test or a crucible. When you're put through a crucible, you're not told whether or not you're going to survive. That is the point of the crucible. And you're not given the answers when you put through a test, because that is the point of the test. This is all part of the vagueness and the darkness and the shadowiness and the fear that is, or anxiety that can be associated with the moon. And so, Libra, when I come back to what is it that you desire, you are desiring very much being able to go through this test right now, this crucible, and to come out of the other side. I think you feel like you are being tested. Page of Cups. You feel like you are being tested. I think you feel like your courage, your self-esteem, your judgment, right? And this potential lover, all of these things, I think that you feel like you're kind of being judged, or not being judged, but being very much tested. You know, are you able to be the woman or the man that you want to be for this relationship to make this happen? I feel like this is for a masculine Libra who is, or certainly if you are a feminine Libra, you are still the one kind of making the moves in this connection. Could be vice versa, but that's just what I'm feeling. So this is what you're desiring. You're desiring being able to get through this and come out to where the sun. The sun is the next card after the moon. What does your person desire? They desire Emperor energy. So right now, all they want is stability. And when we go back to the Five of Swords of what I was talking about earlier, they've really been put through it. Your person, Libra, they've really been put through it. And so what they're really very much desiring is somebody in their life who can serve as an Emperor energy. They are certainly desiring stability, power, authority, capability. The Emperor is also extremely capable, right? The Emperor is not just someone who comes in and provides dominance for no reason. The Emperor is extremely capable. He's able to be successful. He knows how to harness the divine masculine energy. And of course, the Emperor is the divine masculine. And let's go back to the spirit. The spirits of darkness and light that are affecting this relationship earlier. So masculine energy, action, power, dominance. Again, this is why I'm saying it feels to me, Libra, like you are the dominant one in this relationship, or you are the hunter. Because your person is requiring or desiring action. They're desiring that masculine action. That masculine energy. Right. There is a history here with you guys, this is why that Scorpion animal spirit of Scorpion is coming. There is history here. And there is also this week probably going to be a little bit of misunderstandings, perhaps, maybe, or just a little bit of pie in the sky over imagining or maybe over fantasizing this relationship without putting the groundwork in, which is the energy of Dragonfly. You may also be dealing, Libra, with someone who is fiercely independent, spirit of the wolf coming in. Fiercely, fiercely independent. Now, what needs to happen coming out of this relationship? We have let me see, how long are we here? I just want to see how long we've been streaming. So I'm not like taking up all your time on this reading tonight, because I love this reading. It's getting somewhere very juicy. So what needs to happen? Four of Pentacles and King of Swords energy. So you have for your person, Four of Pentacles, they need to know that there is going to be stability in their lives financially, that there's not only financially, I'm going to say, but in terms of their environment and the material world around them. So what I'm talking about here, Libra, is that your person has been through it. They desire Emperor energy, and what needs to be shown or what needs to be happen with them is Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a fear of destabilization. It's a fear of losing your stability, losing the stability that you've gained, losing the material wealth maybe that you've gained, right? And this is what your person is very much requiring. So again, if I go back to the fact that you're reaching out to someone who's really been through the ringer with Five of Swords energy, they so much desire stability here. And here, you know, what really needs to happen for them to sort of open themselves up to you is Four of Pentacles, which means their fears about stability in a relationship, very practical stability in a relationship, need to be allayed for them to open up their heart chakra. What needs to happen for you? King of Swords is coming in for you, Libra. So in order to get what it is you desire, which is to make it through this, right? To make it through this kind of period where, you know, you're definitely being tested. You're not being told all the answers because you're not sure if this person is going to react the way you want them to react to this token of love, right? So it's a test. You're really putting yourself out there, Libra. And so this is what I'm talking about. You really want to be able to come through this period of putting yourself out there with that moon energy. But in order to do that, you have to harness the energy of King of Swords. And King of Swords is dominant. He's dominant. He is highly strategic. He's extremely honest, right? This is going to require you to put a lot of thought into what you say and what you do and how you communicate. Let's pull out just a few clarifiers that I'm just going to use really quickly to see if we can get a little bit deeper into this reading. This is definitely, to me, again, it feels like a reading for a Libra who is has their eyes on someone. You know, Libra, you are a hunter in a lot of ways. You know, you're an actionary sign, right? Mutable. Is it that you're immutable? No, I think you're a cardinal sign. So you're actionary, right? Libras. So Libras take that first step. So it feels to me, certainly, Libra, like this is for a Libra who wants to take their first step to this Ten of Cups that you see this person as for you, this ultimate love connection. But it's going to take more than just a token of love. Show me a little bit deeper into this relationship for Libra and their person this week. Show me. I want to do one more shuffle. right. And after I'm done with this in a few minutes, guys, I'll be coming back with the Gemini reading. So stay up. We have Queen of Pentacles for your person. 5 of Wands, more 5 energy. And the Sun. So there's your Sun. The 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and a 7 of Cups. All right. And so there's your illusion. Let me move everything over a little. Interesting, interesting. All right. Shall I start with you first? I think I will start with you first, actually. So you got 10 of Wands. So this is really, again, I'm going to say there's history here. 10 of Wands. There's history here with this person. Some of you, this person is someone that you were involved with a little bit before. Or maybe, you know, it could have been a lot even. But I don't, it may, you know, if it was, if you were actually, if this is an XXX, you know, like you had a whole relationship, then it's going to be much more trickier to get back to them the way you want to. But for those of you, again, I feel very much like this is still very new. And whatever history you have with them in the past, it's history, but it's not anything huge or major. It is from your point of view, though, Libra, because you're the one who has 10 of Wands. So something's really been weighing on your mind with this connection. 10 of Wands is the card for oppression. He's been carrying his bundle for so long, he's ready to lay it down. He's tired of carrying it, right? So there's your history. And so again, this week is going to serve for you, Libra. Really a week for some of you to get it off your chest. And like I said, I have this feeling like, Libra, for some of you, this is someone that you may have been involved with or been in love with for a while, or you were really waiting for your time to, you know, sort of make your move, right? And so that is also part of that 10 of Wands energy, in the sense that you're so ready to sort of, you know, let go of that. You're so ready to sort of deburden yourself of this desire to tell your person how you feel. Again, Queen of Cups and 7 of Cups. You really, really, Queen of Cups, you really, really desire to tell them how you feel. Express yourself to them this week. Express yourself emotionally. Connect on an emotional level. Queen of Cups, that's what she's all about. Now, for those of you Libras who are coming at a feminine partner or a feminine individual. Again, I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about femininity and masculinity. For some of you Libras, like I say, I feel like you're the dominant one. And you are certainly looking at your person as a Queen of Cups. They are your queen. They are your queen of your heart. This is very, very lovely. Again, but 7 of Cups comes back to Dragonfly. So for you, again, like I said, don't forget that you may be getting your wires crossed this week about a few things. 7 of Cups is really pie in the sky thinking. It can be over fantasizing. It can be sort of this feeling of really being unrealistic, having unrealistic expectations. Right? Unrealistic expectations. And this is not to say that you cannot get this person, Libra. You cannot get them to where you want them, right? But your expectations this week of the way you see things playing out may be a little bit unrealistic. And again, I keep getting this feeling that strategy needs to be involved. Time needs to be involved. Forethought needs to be involved. There needs to be, King of Swords. 4 of Swords, a lot of mental focus needs to be put into this in the terms of really thinking about how you go about hunting this person, right? Because you're the hunter, getting this person into your life. It's not going to be just as easy as telling them that you love them or that you want them. Page of Cups, right? This is a good starter, but there's going to need to be more. And a lot of that is coming, and the reason why more needs to be put in is not so much that it's about you, but it is much more about the fact that you are coming after someone who has already really had quite a lot of battling and sort of quite a lot of negative experiences, I would say, or certainly they're exhausted from having to battle mentally with others. So you're really, you're coming after somebody who's just not going to make it easy for you because their walls are up, they're already exhausted, and it's like you're going to be the one who has to do a lot of the work. Now, your person, Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, the Sun. Your person is certainly someone who is very successful, very independent. Queen of Pentacles can definitely be seen as spirit of the wolf energy, independent, fierce. This person has a high instinct for business or making money. Queen of Cups again. And again, they're the queen. They're coming across as the queen. They're coming across as they're the divine feminine in this relationship. So Libra, you're probably, for those of you again where your partner is a feminine is your divine feminine, you're dealing with somebody who is extremely independent, extremely ambitious. You're dealing with someone who really takes care of themselves. This person is probably extremely attractive. Excuse me, if I call this Queen of Cups, that's because you're seeing your person as Queen of Cups also. Your Queen of Pentacles person, Libra, is someone who is very beautiful, very attractive, physically, fierce, just fucking fierce. What else can I say? However, Five of Wands, again, there's a lot of competition. Five of Wands is a lot of competition. Five, again, power struggle, right? Five of Swords. But Five of Wands is competition. You have competition, Libra, for this divine feminine character. You definitely have competition. There are others there who want this person also, right? And they know it. So they're not going to make it easy for you. Because again, like I said, they're already dealing with something over here. Now, it may be exhausting for them with the Five of Swords, and they may be ready to sort of throw their hands up and give up on it. But on the other side of this connection is someone who's engaging with this person, Libra. So again, it speaks to you really, this is someone who, no wonder, it makes perfect sense that you're attracted to them, because Libras, you are attracted to incredibly powerful, enigmatic, beautiful people, male or female, it doesn't matter. So the type of people that you're going to be attracted to are always going to be the type of people who have others attracted to them also, right? So, and your person is resonating with sun energy coming out after your moon. What did I say? You are desiring to make it through this and come out to the sun, to step to this challenge, right? Your person is resonating with sun energy. They are your sun. They represent the sun. They may be a fire sign. They may be somebody who's very, very fiery already. Again, they are someone who right now is very much on their path also, and they are quite independent. They may be somebody who's quite sort of, they may be somebody who has a little bit of fame, like, not huge amount of fame, but maybe just, a lot of people know them. A lot of people know them in your social circle, right? You too, Libra. You, of course, will have that, because Libras are always sociable. A lot of people know you, but you're dealing with somebody who's resonating with sun energy, and they are not only the sun in your universe, but they are very much a center of attention, very, very powerful magnetic person already. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, my lovely Libras. This was a great reading for a Libra who is really coming to get their person. Right? You're coming to get your person, and, but put the work in. This person, to me, Libra, it's like I said, I'm not surprised you are wanting them. They are coming across as, their energy comes across as something that is right in your wheelhouse. So let's see how it works out. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please subscribe. Let me see if I can get my little subscribe thingy up. If you have any questions, thank you so much, guys, for, oopsie, never mind, I hope that worked out. Thank you so much, guys, for checking it out. Please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you, Nicole Brooks. Thank you, Bo T. I always love it when you guys chat during my readings. Let me just take a break. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get some lemonade. Going to, clear my decks, and then I'll be back with Gemini and their lover, weekly relationship outlook. But for right now, guys, my lovely, lovely Libras, this is Rebecca from Bow and Arrow Tarot signing off, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.